yes, the employee value proposition, it was a great opportunity to rebrand internally. And whilst we wanted to stick alongside the new external branding, we wanted to be sure that internally it was the right fit, not that we just kind of copy and paste what we've done externally internally, because that doesn't work. So by going through the EVP process, we've really strengthened and defined our employee offering, because everything was always there, we just weren't shouting out about it. And in turn, what that has done is support with us having a review of the culture that's within the business, identifying why we are so special in reward, because this isn't the type of culture that you have in a lot of organisations. So to really keep to those key elements that make it so special, we need to work off those. And it also gives us a really good competitive edge within the employment market as well, when people are looking for an employer such as us. For me personally, the EVP gives a much needed clarity throughout the organisation, because sometimes it's hard to see what you're doing and how it aligns with the strategy of the business, how you're feeding into that. During the feedback sessions that I did with the wider business, I'm so glad that I did that. The feedback from everybody, the honesty, the input into making sure that the EVP was created for all of us that work here was really, really important, and it just solidified the decision of doing so. So as we grow, it's just going to create more opportunity with the EVP. So are we missing anything? Do we need to adapt anything? Do we need to build on anything? And it just helps formulate our people strategy for the future as well, both what we need to do internally but also externally. One of the biggest changes that came out of it was from working with everybody across the business, moving from your typical set of values to almost more of a mission statement of what we stand for. Now, whilst yes, if you strip it all back, we do have the 4 values surrounding that. It's not just a case of having values there that don't mean anything to anybody. By involving everybody in the process and getting the feedback that we did and really talking it through, it feels like we've got a nice mission statement that speaks to everybody in some way. So not each element of the employee value proposition will mean the same to each person. They will probably pick out and go, yes, that means something to me, and that's absolutely fair enough, because that's the whole point of it. It's not to have one thing that says the same thing to everybody, otherwise we would be boring. We wouldn't be the reward that we are today.